Head coach Blaine McCorkle, a 19-0 loss at Southeastern Missouri. And coach, number 13 team in the country, you did what you wanted. You got a four-quarter game out of your guys with a chance there in the fourth quarter to pull within a score.
Yeah, we did. Go 4 quarters and go toe-to-toe with a top 15 team in the country. You can't not be proud of them. They fought hard. They played hard. It's kind of same song, second verse a little bit. It seems to be the same theme every week. Real proud of our defense. Our defense played their butt off. They really did. That's one of the most potent, high-powered offenses in the country at our level right now. That quarterback is phenomenal, and to hold that guy to 1 touchdown on a pile of field goals, really proud of our defense for that. Offensively, I think the story of the day really is 0-2 on 4th down. We get the ball moving a little bit. We started finding a little bit of rhythm. Then you get a 4th and short that you've got to be able to convert, and twice we didn't do it. And we tried to do it 2 completely different styles, and neither one of them worked. So that's something we got to get corrected in a hurry. We got to understand, we got to have a little bit better situational awareness and kind of know what's on the line when it's 3rd and short and 4th and short. I think if we convert both of those, we keep drives alive, you build momentum, and it gives you a chance to put some points on the board. But, offensively, we're a little bit of a loss. We got to keep digging. We got to keep searching. We're close. I like what we're doing. We did some things significantly different with our offense this week that I think we've got to keep building on, that I think can help us. And tomorrow we'll go back in there with the offensive staff and go back to work and see what we can put together, because really this was an end to a preseason, if you will. We played 5 non-conference games against 2 FBSs, 2 top 25s, and a team that played for the conference championship 2 out of the last 3 years. That's as tough a slate as anybody, but nobody's feeling sorry for us. But the good thing is when we wake up tomorrow, we're 0-0 in conference play, and Southland conference play starts this week, over across the state line in one of the best rivalries in all of college football. And if our kids can't show up ready to play for that, we need to check ourselves. So I think they'll show up tomorrow ready to work. I think they realize how close they are, and we just got to keep plugging.
You talked about growth. You've talked about the youth on this team. And redshirt freshman cornerback Antonio Hall, big day today. He broke up a couple of balls in the end zone. Came up with his first career pick against a guy like Paxton DeLaurent, who is among the FCS's statistical leaders and one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Big game from him.
Yeah, real proud of Antonio. He got dinged up there late, wasn't able to finish the game. So that's something that we've got to get with our training staff and see where he's at. Hopefully he's okay for next week. We had a couple other guys go out with some injuries that were playing well at the time. So 2 weeks in a row we found ourselves digging into a group of true freshmen that haven't played yet to have to finish the game. And those guys are going in there and they're fighting. They're giving us everything they've got. But when you're a true freshman playing at this level of football, you're just kind of not ready yet. But I am proud of those guys for being as ready as they can and fighting hard when they get in there. So we're beat up. We've got some injuries, and they kind of all seem to hit in the same position. But next man up. We've got to have some guys ready to go. And but I am proud of Antonio and what he's trying to do.
2 weeks in a row, though, the red zone defense has been exceptionally good in terms of turning away touchdowns, settling for field goals, which gives you a chance. But what's been, from your standpoint, the difference those 2 weeks in the red zone for this defense?
Well, I think Coach Connor and the defensive staff do a good job really emphasizing that, putting the plan together. And if I'm perfectly honest, one of the best things we've got going for our defense right now is our scout team offense at the other end of the field every day. And those guys are young guys that are inexperienced and still growing and still have to get stronger in the weight room. But there's some guys down there that are really working those guys. And I give those guys a lot of credit. Every day we come as a staff, and all our defensive staff talks about how hard the offensive scout team's working to get them ready. So I give those guys a lot of credit, and then it carries over out here on the field. On the offensive end, the scout team, how that works is a little bit different. You want a little bit different flow from those guys. But, the guys are working hard. They're doing a great job in the red zone. And, like I say, Coach Connor and the defensive staff are doing a good job putting them in position to be successful.
Coach, thanks for your time.
Thank you.